Rhythm and Soul Radio. I am Marco Nobles. We have our virtual studio open, and we have special guests in the virtual studio. Very special, talented duo, husband and wife, entrepreneurs, singers, performers, band leaders. There are more adjectives, but most importantly, Chandler and Karen J are here. What's happening, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hello,
What's going on?
hello.
What's
All
going
is
on?
well. We are
Oh,
excited.
we're excited to have you. I mean, this has been a long time coming. So, first of all,
Absolutely.
thank y'all for again being a part of the special Luther Vandross tribute that we did about a month ago now. That was a very
That
special
was
event.
that was amazing.
First
It
time for us, so that was really special for us.
Yeah, it definitely was special. It was. I told you, Chandler. I immediately thought of y'all when I decided we were going to do this because there had to be a duet involved, and it had to be the two of you. So it was important that we did it, and it's ironic that we're doing this now because the film is actually being released in a few days. It'll be released, nationally on short run, so people will be able to see
Awesome.
Luther Never Too Much, the
Ooh, I
documentary
can't
that we
wait.
featured on that evening back in September.
Mhm.
It
Um,
was such an energetic and special night, Marcos. We just want to thank you for having us, man. It was that day was like electrifying.
yeah.
For me, it was as close as I was going to get to meet Luther. That's the way I look at it. For me, at a young age, Luther's album is what taught me how to harmonize. Believe it or
Mm.
not, I would harmonize with him. So, like I said, it definitely was a special event for us to partake in.
Absolutely. And so, speaking about harmonizing, you two have been, harmonizing together for a while now. You've been married for a
Yes,
while and
yes,
working,
Yes,
and working as a couple in this industry as independent artists. So, talk
yes.
about that. How did that? Where you all both were singing separately, obviously before y'all got together. But now, Chandler, because you and I have known each other for a long time.
We
Uh,
go way back,
we
man.
go
We go
way
way
back.
back. We can talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. We go way back, and then you were able to connect with Karen. Did you guys kind of meet singing on the independent scene? How did you guys come together?
Oh man, it's a long story. You ready for it?
Yeah,
well,
we got
let's keep it
time.
short. I would say the music definitely sealed the deal and brought us together, and we've been able to flourish in that music, and it's been amazing. It's been a ride.
Right. Go
The
ahead.
important thing to note, and we just want to bring this up, and how ironic this is that we met at a venue called
The sugar
Ashford
bird.
and
Yeah, there
Simpson's
you go.
Sugar Bar, owned
Okay.
by and proprietors by themselves, Ashford and Simpson. So for us to meet there is it's first of all, it's really an honor to meet in a place of such legacy and such history. But for us to be able to meet there and then wind up being married, and Miss Val and the Sugar Bar family and crew, they serenaded us
The
for our engagement
Serenaders was
party,
amazing.
and so
Mm.
it's just been a wonderful ride and a blessing.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Both of you being in this independent music scene for a while, there's obviously ups and downs and twists and turns,
And
um,
ins and outs.
and, and ins and outs, and then you come together um, to continue in that journey. Talk about that journey because you all not only came together as life partners, you came together to really build a business because people are you talk about being married and having the engagement party at the sugar bar. You all support those now who are getting into that marriage scene with the wedding band, so to speak, business, as it were. Talk
Mhm.
about that.
Karen.
Well, that's a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
Well, it has been a journey. When we started out and we met each other, we were singing in different bands, and
Hmm.
the relationship grew as we started singing together in the same band. And we started to realize that you know, when even though we were just frontline singers, we felt like the overall wedding event, corporate event, whatever it was that we were performing at with these other bands, could be better. The flow, the configuration of the bands, the or overall organization of the band, and that's
Mm.
what birth, I think, helped birth our ambition and our idea to start Affinity NYC. And it was a struggle at first, you know. We were jumping into a sea full of big fish.
Absolutely.
And but I feel like with our determination, our knowledge of self-worth, we know what we're worth, we know what we're capable of, and we are confident. We jumped in and we swam with all the sharks, we swam with everyone, and I feel like that's why 12 years later, if
Mm.
I'm saying it correctly,
13.
13 years later, we are still here.
And if I could just piggyback off of that and add to what you're saying, because yes, we're swimming in a pool full of sharks, but the thing that has kept us afloat and has held us together is the desire to want to be independent and do for self.
Mhm.
To approach the music business from an independent standpoint, just being creatives and wanting to show and shine a light on the individual creativity in and of itself has been a catalyst to be able to get into business through love and through business and through professionalism, and to be able to handle the ups and downs and the ins and outs together, and to still be able to remain professional, to still be able to remain business minded, to still be able to remain focused on our goals. It's really been a wonderful journey and a blessing. So we're just both grateful that we were able to find an opportunity to be able to showcase our talents on an independent level.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to talk about that because with the fact that we talk to a number of independent artists and we try to feature independent artists as much as we do, it's important to show people like yourselves who have found a way to truly make a living as an independent artist without and it's different ways and it opens people's eyes to different ways that you can live through your art. You don't have to be, selling X number of records. You don't have to be, you know, quote unquote Grammy nominated. Everybody wants all of that. But most importantly, to be able to kind of live through your art is the bottom line.
Yes.
That is definitely bottom line. I'd also like to add that along with our event band, we, as you know, as everyone knows, we are also independent artists. So our experiences,
First and
first and
foremost.
foremost,
Right.
our experiences before doing Affinity NYC was live performances, recording albums. Chandler released his first debut album on his own, independent. I
Hmm.
come from a signed background. My last I released two albums with Warner Brothers, so we have some bona fide experience. And as you were saying, it's not, everybody wants a Grammy and everyone doesn't get one, but a lot of those who get Grammys and get those accolades, are they are they able to sustain their life and
Hmm.
and and still continue to create, where the path that we chose going down this independent road, considering that we come from a background of the industry, we have the freedom, we have the complete and utter freedom. I had someone commented on, we let some of our friends, family, whoever listen to our music just to get a feel of how everybody's liking what they're hearing. And a comment was made about, well, you guys got to pick a genre.
Yes.
And
Mm.
I have a
Mm.
bone to pick with that. I feel like, especially today, this is not yesteryear. This is not when there were, I mean,
Yes.
when everyone focused on genres, you have to be
Today
pop, you have to be hip hop.
today's message
Yes,
is climb
that's
out of the box.
climb out of the box
Climb out of the box
and
and
let
do
it
not
fly
be
free.
afraid. we have spirit, we have soul, we have individual life goals that we want to achieve and accomplish, and God willing, these there's more in store. And but the primary message that I feel is very important for us all to embrace as independent artists, and whatever career you're attempting to pursue, is to climb out of the box. Don't just see what someone else is doing and mimic what they're doing, because what they're doing is based on what their spirit and what their soul and what their journey is has dictated for them. Your journey and your spirit and your soul is individual in and of itself. So climb out of the box. Don't and if you're out of the box, stay out of the box. Don't climb
Don't go
into the
back
box
into the box.
thinking that you need to be in a box to be successful.
Right.
You just need to understand, we just need to understand that we must move in our truth, and
Mhm.
and not be boxed in, and not care about what someone else is doing, and not compare ourselves to this person or that person, because what we have to offer is unique and special.
That's right. Especially waiting for someone to tell you yes. And they're always telling
Mm.
you no. Sometimes you got to create the yes. You got to create your path, and don't be afraid of it.
Absolutely. Speaking of stepping out of the box, I mean it's a perfect segue to the current singles. You've dropped a couple singles kind of back to back. You've dropped
Yes, yes,
uh, Drunk B, which is certainly kind of like an out of the box type of single, and then
yes,
Holla. Kind of
yes,
right
yes.
after. So talk about that, and the fact that what I've noticed about y'all is that y'all have not necessarily y'all kind of dropped singles as you've dropped them. It hasn't been about okay, let me do this EP, let me do this, let's do this album. You've kind of, as the spirit has moved, you've been able to release music. So let's talk about the singles first, and then talk about the style of releasing music and what's to come because
Okay.
I'm getting somewhere there.
So right. So yes, thank you, Marcos. So as far as the style of releasing music and releasing one song this way and releasing another song at this point, and not necessarily releasing an album or a project or an EP, these things are in store and to come. So
Hmm.
we're not abandoning that concept in any way, shape, or form. But we just want to definitely let people know that we're here, we're out here, we have some very creative ideas in store, and we just want to build up the momentum. We want to put some
Some feelers
right
out
some
there.
put some fuel to the fire, and get on the ground moving. And then at a certain point when we feel comfortable enough to release a project or a CD, we will be releasing a definite bona fide CD. Not, excuse me, not CD, but an album.
About the music, Holla at You, Drunk B, those songs reflect our experiences, our life. uh they they're not all just about us, though. It can be it's generalized. We're not, again, trying to just live outside the box, do some creative things that we wouldn't normally do. My background is R&B, but of course, and so is Chan's, but we're trying to just explore and have fun with music, and not be so
Locked in.
regimented and locked in. And we're reaching, because of our live event band. I feel like we cover so many genres of music that
Comfortably.
we're able and capable of doing pretty much whatever and however whatever comes to our mind. Chandler, as a producer, produces a lot of our music, along with Rashad Coles.
BMFR
BMFR
Productions.
Productions,
Shout
shout
out.
out. Good friend of ours. And they, no holds bar. They don't follow any pattern. They make music. It's art. It's no different than you putting up a canvas and just coming up with something in your head to paint, and it is something that no one has ever seen before. We don't want to continue to do the things that people have done before too many times. It's been a repetition of artists and or sound or genres, if you will.
Mhm,
So
mhm,
we're
mhm.
trying to muse and bring all of them together all on one project, not, well, this is our country project, well, this is this project. No, we want you to feel the full throttle of how far our range goes.
Right, right.
Mm.
And to add to that, we're also inspired by artists who are always out of the box.
Yes.
For instance, Prince, Michael
Mm.
Jackson, Outkast. You don't know what kind of song is going to come next on their albums and their projects. So we just wanted to bend things around, and do a rock and roll song, do some soul music. We have some pop music, we have some party music. Everything is, for us, it's about
We have
it's
Afrobeat.
about being that's right. It's about being authentic. It's
Mhm.
about being true to you. It's about wanting to have an honest expression and and a quality product that we feel that we can stand behind.
And that
And
touches and evokes the emotions of our
Come
listeners
on
for
and evoke some
sure.
emotion then.
That's what we want to do.
so so with
Musical
that,
psychologists.
yes. So with that now, when if you had to describe, Chandler and Karen J musically to someone, not necessarily the live event band, but Chandler and Karen J, how would you describe what people might look to hear without putting yourself in a box?
Sincerity, boldness, confidence. Uh,
Balance of masculine and feminine energy.
Indeed.
Mm. Hey, that's
I think
good.
that's a bunch.
That's good right there. So let's remind people again how they can find you, how they can most importantly get and support the music, because both singles, Drunk Bee and Holla at Ya, are out and available now. So let's remind people how they can get all of that and follow you guys.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So first and foremost, you guys can follow us on our social media platform of Instagram by looking up Chandler and Karen J. That's all one word: ChandlarKarenJ. So that's Instagram, Chandler and Karen J. It's also the same on Facebook. And then as far as our material, it's right now available on all digital platforms. Apple Music, you can find us under the name Chandler and Karen J, Chandlar and Karen J. The song is called Holla at You, one of them. That's spelled Holla. Spelling is funny nowadays.
Well,
So you got to spell it out to make sure that they can find it right. So it's Holla at you, ATCHA, radio edit. That's the latest single, and the previous single before that is Drunk B. It's spelled very interestingly. Drunk
I
is
never get it right.
drunk is DRUNK, and the second word is B $hashtag CH. So
There
that's how
you
you
go.
can find the song. We don't want to put that word
Well,
there. We want it to be respectful. And actually, well, we won't give it away for those who haven't heard the song, but take a listen to the song. It's definitely not vulgar. It's a good time. It's a fun trip. Um, we want to encourage people to be responsible. Again, with musical expression, people think that we want to take things to the edge, but we only are taking things to the edge on a creative basis. We definitely want to promote responsible drinking if you're going to drink, and using temperance.
Right. And there's a video for Drunk B, right? Am I right about that?
yes, there is a live version of that
Right.
video. We were at Prohibition, and it's a lot of fun. And we will be doing an official video, but that was like the promo video that we were doing. These songs were so exciting for us that we just wanted to get whatever shots we could get, because and like I said, we want to put these songs out there as feelers, but as Chan said earlier, there will be an official EP and with the project and official videos to come. We are currently putting the treatments together and working on locations and things like that to really make it
And speaking of
interesting.
videos, let's talk about our first song that we
Yeah, let's talk
together.
about that.
Got it.
So the song "Don't Change" was the first song that Karen J and I came together on collectively, and we were blessed to be able to film the video in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
So
Right.
the name of that song is "Don't Change," spelled correctly under Chandler Karen J. You can find that on all digital platforms as well.
And it is the official video.
That is our official video. "Don't Change"
And
by Chandler
official
Karen
family
J.
members in that video. We have real cast members in there.
Now is that the first Chandler and Karen J together single, right? Because I
Yes,
see
yes.
that was like 2014,
That was during
2015,
the
something like that.
pandemic. So
Oh,
so
2020,
the
2020.
pandemic
Okay.
came.
Right,
The
right, right, right.
pandemic
Okay.
came and kind of made the world go topsy turvy, and it made life for us topsy turvy. You know, just being transparent, and so definitely we had to put things on pause. But that was our first official video and single release as Chandler and Karen J. "Don't Change."
Don't
It's
change.
it's a dope record as well.
It is.
So we have "Don't Change," we have "Drunk B," we have "Holla at Ya," we have more in store to come.
And we just remixed. I know Chan probably didn't want to say this literally
right, yeah.
yesterday. We just remixed Don't Change. I'm not gonna give too much of it away, but guys, please, if you haven't seen the first video, heard the first version of it, Don't Change, please download it. Make sure you support it because there's another one coming, and I want you guys ear. I want you guys to tell us what you think. The difference, do you like the first one or the second one or both of them or none of them? Let us know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Chandler and Karen J, thank y'all. This is, like I said, it's a long
Thank
time
you.
coming, but it's just now we'll repeat it, a few times with more coming in the pipeline.
Yeah, let's do some more. Let's do some more.
I received that. I hear within that some inspiration for us and an assignment for us.
We're definitely gonna be working on some assignments, without a
That's right.
doubt.
There you go. Yep,
Yes,
without a
sir.
doubt. Thank you, Marcos.
All right, it's Rhythm and Soul
Thank you,
Radio.
Marcos.
Chandler and Karen J.
Thank you.